Well, good morning. Travels with Dottie here, and it is the 29th of June, 2024, and I'm at Coyote Creek State Park in Guadalupita, New Mexico, almost 8,000 feet. It's beautiful. I'll show you right after I turn around and get on the road here, you're going to see the view. I'm sitting in my campsite looking out the back. You won't believe it. So I'm going to go over and pick up my friends Donna and Sally, and they both have YouTube channels, and please subscribe to them. I'll put their YouTube channels in the description so you can just click on there and get them. Today we are going to the little town of Mora. I've already done a video on Mora this year and 2 last year, and we're going to go do laundry. And today we're going to be probably chatting a lot on the way, but I'm going to face the camera out front because I got more than a few complaints when, like, Sally and I are going someplace, the camera's pointed in and we're chatting, and people are like, we'd like to hear you chat, but we want to see where you're going. We want to see the road. So we're going to do that right now. Okay, this is my view. That's out the back of my campsite. Do you believe that? It's just crazy, crazy. And here I am backing out, and when I back out, you'll see the trailer there where the trailer is, I think. I'll turn this way. There you can see the trailer. Dottie's not coming this time. We got a full house. Kit is going to come, and with the laundry and Kit and 3 adults, we're at the max. And don't worry, it doesn't get that cold here. Plus, we have electricity, so we have air conditioning if it gets too hot. I also left windows open in case there's another power failure, because there have been 2 in 2 days. Yesterday, the power was out for about 4 hours, and this morning, right as I was about to do a Zoom call, I mean, right at the minute I wanted to do the Zoom call, the power went out. And I learned my lesson. I'm now putting my my Starlink and all the power for doing calls and stuff through the battery bank. So when the power goes out, I won't be affected like that. But I was late to my meeting because power went out, and Starlink, I had to switch the battery power to the inverter, and Starlink needed time to boot up and everything, so I was late. So that won't happen again. I got smart. So most of the stuff, the lower wattage stuff, is now permanently going through the inverter, and so power won't affect it. And I am 7 minutes early picking up these 2 ladies, which and this is the one facing out is Sally, the one facing in is Donna, right next to each other. They got that great view of the mountain. And there's Kit in the window. If you can see Kit in the window, who sees me and is getting all excited. I don't know if you can see Kit. Can you see Kit? Nah, probably not. But trust me, Kit is in the window looking at me, getting all excited. Kit's already in the car. Kit's already made himself at home in the truck. So Kit piled in here very quickly. And I've loaded up the truck with everybody's laundry. So you doubted the space by the seat there, Sally?
You're going to need to move up just a little bit, okay? I'm sorry?
You doubted the space?
I was surprised. Where's your laundry?
In the back.
Oh.
I could have put it on top there, but I put it in the back just in... I didn't know how much you guys really had, so...
Sorry, one more time. I don't think this door actually closed.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
All right, so guys, we're recording, and per popular request, I'm not pointing it inside.
Well, how popular was it?
Well, there were a few comments that I want to see. I want to see the road. That's
Well,
okay.
And
That's
hopefully
okay.
those people will comment how much they enjoyed the fact that you listened.
Yeah. Now you're unable to see Kit licking my ear while I'm driving. You're
Which is
missing
really
that.
Unfortunate. Oh, I thought I put mine up there. Ouch for a moment. But that's yours.
So, like I said, we're on our way to Mora, but I think we're gonna stop at the post office
Okay.
and pick up my package.
Cool. We
My,
already went there once to pick up my package.
yeah, and I didn't realize I had a package sitting there waiting for me.
Okay, Kit, you got to find a place to settle.
Spaghetti.
Whoa, we're gonna back off here.
Careful.
Well, he's going kind of fast.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is. Maybe he thinks he wants to get out of your way in a hurry.
Yeah, maybe I'm sure that's it.
But good Lord.
He's very friendly. He was smiling.
And waving.
Yeah, he was trying to do it fast so I could get out. He's being a nice man.
Yeah.
All right. Here
Well,
we
I've
are.
had a good morning so far. I am glad you got any earlier. Because I got up this morning, I went and took a shower, and then I came back and I recorded my video for tomorrow, which I'll have to edit this afternoon. And took the Kipster for a walk. And then we came back and I made breakfast. And I literally just finished eating like 3 minutes before you showed up. I did get the dishes washed, but not dry.
Donna, your YouTube is Shalom on the Roam, right?
Shalom.
Shalom on the Roam. Shalom on the Roam.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
of course, Sally's is Sally Forth. And like I said earlier, I've got both their channels in the description, so you can just click on it to subscribe.
Cool, thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you, subscribers.
Indeed. Now,
'Cause
now, Donna, my understanding is that the primary, the meaning that I understand for shalom is peace. Is there some other meaning as well, or?
Yes, there's actually a lot of meanings, but the most commonly is peace, hello, and goodbye.
Oh, right, I had forgotten about those. And I love that for your channel name, because peace on the road, obviously, that's easy. But hello to new people, and maybe you gotta say goodbye for a while, at least to others. I love that.
Thank you.
So we're going to get to the post office pretty soon here, but this is, to me, in my experience, is a very special post office.
Yes, it is.
Because we went and visited her in FedEx, UPS, they say yes. They say yeah. The UPS in particular, they even have a key to the back door, so they do a secure delivery even when the post office is closed. FedEx doesn't have a key. They will leave, if it's not open, they're going to leave your package in the lobby. And there's danger that you're going to lose that package to someone stealing it. But my feeling is I'm staying at Coyote Creek. If I'm expecting a FedEx, I don't know about you, but I'm refreshing that tracking number over and over. And the second it's delivered, I'm going to hop in my truck and I'm going to go get it. So, and there is a FedEx I think I'm going to be expecting that is a sad situation for me. That is all of my own fault, as usual. Those of you that have been following me for a long time know that I have some careless tendencies. Like, you know, in Quartzsite, Tim is constantly on me for slowing down, take your time, because if you rush, you're going to break stuff. And guess what I broke? I broke my Starlink dish. When I was setting up camp, I usually put the dish in the back of the car, but I didn't this time. I put it in the compartment, and it was a tight fit. And in pulling it out and trying to muscle it out, I think Sally was there when I was doing it, I broke the motor.
I will admit, my thought, which I did not voice, was, do you always store that there?
And I don't. So I'm waiting for Starlink to get back to me, and I'm sure I'm going to have to buy out of my own pocket probably a whole new kit for $600. So that's an ouch that was totally avoidable if I'm able to discipline myself to slow down and be more careful. I think I'm improving, but it's an incremental improvement. And expecting an overnight change in how I do things is not really reasonable. But I think it's reasonable to take a lesson here.
But on the other hand, Rob, maybe it's actually Coyote Creek and not us. Because, oh wait, I had a $700 lesson the other night.
Well, tell them about that while I'm in there getting...
Well, actually, what I'm going to tell them is check out my channel tomorrow, because that video will be out there.
Yours was a $700 mistake.
Yeah, mine was a $700 mistake. Which, I mean, in all fairness, was partly a mistake and partly not. The big takeaway lesson for me is don't ever walk out my door without keys in my hand, regardless of what else is going on.
Yes, that is a good lesson for road life for anybody.
Yep, for sure.
And it's good to have a spare that you either leave with a friend or, like I do, I carry 2 on myself.
Yeah, I don't want to bring myself to carry 2 yet, but I do have a spare now that I leave with a friend, Donna.
Yes. And that's a good plan.
Which was part of the issue, because I didn't even have a spare key previously. So I figured while I was spending $700, the guy made me a spare key. So that was good.
And he was a really nice guy.
He was a super nice guy. I don't think any of us wanted to be meeting at midnight, but that's what we got to do. And he was super, super nice. I'll give you the, check out my channel. I'll give you the whole story. That video will be out tomorrow, provided I walk over to Rob's to upload it with Starlink, because we have no signal where we are in the campground. And that's the other thing about Rob's Starlink issue. Yeah, he broke the motors on his dish, but thank heaven it's still, the dish itself is still working.
I was forgetting about the fact that you were in front of the camera.
Yeah. You thought I was just
So
we've just been chattering with your audience.
So I wonder what that is, motion at your back. I'm gonna have to see who's around my place. Hang on, let's take a look at that. So when you get settled with your AT&T and stuff, you won't have that problem.
Yeah, my AT&T that I've got right now is working minimally, but I think whenever I get the Netgear that you gave me working, it should work much better.
So the happy dance was me coming out of a post office with a UPS package and she said, I walked in, she said, I thought that might have been your package. When I went to get Sally's, I saw it, and I meant to ask you guys if you knew the name. That's how amazing this
she's great.
Is she the postmaster?
She's the postmistress, yes. Her name is Christine, and she's...
Do they really say postmistress instead of postmaster?
They may just say postmaster now. It used to be postmistress. Back when we had, chair women and chair men.
Yeah.
And now we have chair people. Or whatever.
But she's in charge of that post
Yeah,
office, and she's brilliant.
She is. And the thing that I want to mention, guys, and the reason that the FedEx thing. So when I called her before I ever came to this campground to see if it would be okay to get a UPS general delivery, and she said yes, it would. She said, and FedEx will deliver as well, but they only deliver to the lobby because they come in late in the afternoon, and they close here at 1 o'clock during the week and 11:30 on Saturdays. So don't expect you're going to go, it's not an 8 to 5 post office. I think it's 8 to 1 and 8 to 11:30. It might even be 9. So double check the hours is my point before you commit to going there. And yeah, she's just super, super nice and very accommodating.
So this is actually the center of Guadalupita that we're going through here. And I meant to mention to these guys, and I forgot to, there's signs coming from the other way that have like cattle crossing and stuff. And the advice is take that seriously. Because I've come through here and had to stop for 20 minutes while cattle were standing in the roadway.
I didn't see any cattle, but I did see a bobcat a mile or so before I got to the campground, which is the first bobcat I've seen in I don't know how long. And I think I might have caught it on video. I haven't looked yet.
So here's an interesting thing about laundry. So I've used this laundry in Mora multiple times, and it's very, very hard to find. There's no sign. It doesn't look like a laundromat. You really, we'll show it to you when you get there. And it's
below grade, so you don't even really notice it from the road.
Right. But it was wonderful. It worked well for me. But there's also one in Angel Fire, which is almost equidistant the other way. A little bit further, maybe 2 or 3 miles further, and I've only seen from the outside, but it looked like a nice big modern laundromat compared to this one. Doesn't seem modern, but it's totally adequate. There weren't any there were no complaints, right? And so I said, well, let's go to Angel Fire. You guys haven't been there yet. We'll go to Angel Fire. But the camp host, Steven, warned Sally, said, you don't want to, warned Sally, both Sally and I separately, you don't want to go there. It's expensive, and the machines are broken, and the dryers don't work. And as we're discussing that last night, I said, it's kind of hard to believe that's really a problem. And Sally says, why don't you check the reviews?
And so we did.
So I did, and lo and behold, what was it? A 2.5 out of 5 for the Angel Fire?
It might have been 3.
But the first review was, a dryer, do not dry. Machines are broken, but you don't find out until after you put your money in, and there's no one there, and you can't get a refund, and it was horrible.
And it was expensive.
So she said, try the one in Mora, and I did. There were only a few reviews, but they were all great.
There was one 3-star review, and I don't remember what their issue was.
I don't think they wrote anything. They just rated it 3.
It was just 3 stars. They didn't write anything. And the rest were 4s and 5s, and basically the consensus was it's adequate, it's inexpensive, and really, what else are we looking for in a laundromat? I like adequate and inexpensive.
Yeah. It's hopefully it'll probably be a little busy today. It's a Saturday. Let's not forget that.
Well, and I'm hoping that even if there's nobody else there, just with the 3 of us, there were enough machines for us.
Right. If it's not busy, there will be. When I was there, it was during the week. There was no one there.
But Las Vegas is out of water, so
I doubt people are driving to Mora. I think there's probably other alternatives closer.
Like what?
I don't know.
It's not Santa Fe. Santa Fe's an hour away from Vegas.
Well, definitely not Santa Fe, but they're probably closer to laundromats if you look on Google Maps. It's hard to believe that people would drive.
Well, I can guarantee you there aren't closer locksmiths than Trinidad, Colorado.
Well, that was also it.
So no one knows what you're talking about yet, Sally.
Yeah, they do a little bit. I talked a little bit about it. And you got to have a teaser.
Because her story all happened while I was there in the campground, and she never told me, so I was like shocked the next morning when she said, guess what happened last night? Ask me why it looks like I only had 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah. I feel much better today, though. I think I was asleep before 9 o'clock last night, and I didn't get up until after 7.
So, pretty nice looking countryside here. I hope you guys can see it at least a little bit like we're seeing it right now. But it's a lush, rolling green hills with the mountains in the background.
It's gorgeous.
It is. Oh, and the reason that I decided to turn my electric pedestal power back on was I'm not getting a whole lot of solar yet this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to turn the air conditioner on because I don't have internet, so I can't do it remotely. So I turned the air conditioner on in case it gets warm enough to need it. And then I'm thinking, well, my batteries are already kind of depleted. I'm not getting much. I think I'll just, plug in so I got plenty of power.
By the way, are y'all aware that we could have a gully washer this afternoon?
Woohoo! No.
I don't know what a gully
You
washer
don't know
is.
what a gully washer
I have
is?
no-
Oh my, that's a lot of rain.
Yeah.
It's a lot of, so
That's how you get flash flooding.
there's rain coming today, is what you're saying.
That's what I found. I don't know if it'll happen or not, but there's warnings about flash flooding.
Yeah, we're still under a flash flood warning until last time I saw it was 6 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Oh.
As they did at Story Lake, when we were at Story Lake, they keep extending the flash flood warning.
Y'all see all the little critters going across the road?
Yeah, what are those?
I can't.
Are they prairie dogs?
Yes.
Prairie dogs, yeah.
Oh, we had a flock of them?
They're
Or
all
herd?
over the place here, especially between here and like Angel Fire. They're all over the roads. They cross the roads frequently.
Yeah, I didn't see them crossing the road. Of course, I can't really see anything but the headrest behind Donna's head.
Well, they're about the same color as the
And they're
road
very
itself.
small. I mean, it was on camera, but I doubt you saw it. It's, one of the things in this country, if there are people living, if there's a community, even a small one, there's a church.
Yep.
There's one on the left here, right by the side of the road. And I think there's a little tiny grave site behind it. Yeah, a little tiny cemetery. There is.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that?
I like cemeteries.
They can be interesting places.
Yep.
Especially the older they are, the more interesting.
Yes.
Are you looking out the window, kid? Watching the scenery?
I think people that live here tend to stay here. When we went to the post office out this time, but the other day, I ran into a guy there and struck up a conversation. And he'd been with a brief time, a couple of years in town. And when they say in town here, they're talking about Las Vegas, New Mexico. 50 years they've been here. And he said, you sit on my porch and you have this amazing view. And then I go to my neighbor and sit on her porch and it's a completely different amazing view.
And I can get that. One of the things I like is how much the view changes based on the time of day and the way the sunlight's falling.
That's a very true thing about the desert too, especially quartzite. Amazing from moment to moment. That environment changes with the light. So I had someone comment on my Predator purchase, and she got hers on a super sale for I think she said $700.
Wow.
And then she got the whole thing for $1,000 with the extended warranty, $500 less than me.
Oh,
So
wow.
I congratulated her. I
Yeah.
think that was amazing. That's a friggin' amazing deal.
And I'm sure it was a case where she had the opportunity to watch for a sale and didn't need a generator that particular day.
Maybe, yeah. Because you sure tried to get me a discount at that checkout.
Yeah, and I thought it was really interesting because I got 30% off at that Harbor Freight when I went there the previous week or 2 weeks before. Different cashier.
And how did you get it?
Well,
I asked for it.
The cashier claimed they have coupons right in front of them they can use when people ask. And the implication was she must have had a coupon because I don't have any authority to do discounts. Don't know whether it's true or not.
Yeah.
But if you open it up and gave that ability to cashiers, it's a recipe to lose a lot of money. You don't have a way to control it. I'm satisfied though. $1,500 for a great generator that I'm well protected against.
Well, actually,
it not working.
so what do you have to pay if you need to get another one in the next 2 years?
Nothing.
So basically, you paid $750 for that generator.
If I need to get another, if
Yeah,
I end
because
up
when this
getting
one goes bad just before the warranty expires,
which it probably will.
which it probably will.
Yeah. It'll probably at least start running rough or something.
Yeah, something like that. So yeah, if you think of it in terms of $750 per generator, that ain't bad.
Now, someone in the comments told a story about he bought one, and in the first 30 days using it, the starter blew. So, for some reason, with the vibration, the recording stops, and I don't know where it stops. So, we were just.
The lesson for the generator in this case, from all of the comments that you've gotten and everything that you've read, is get the extended warranty.
Because it's unlike other generators. Most other generators will come with a manufacturer warranty of at least a year, if not 2. Like, I happen to know Honda has a 2-year warranty. Champion has a 2-year warranty, I believe. So when we were checking out, she said, hey, you have 12 weeks to return this. And Sally said, well, yeah, but what's the warranty? She said, that's the warranty, 12 weeks. And it's like, that can't be. So she's looking on the box, and we did our research, and it says, because usually there's a distinction between the return policy and the warranty. For example, if you know my Champion generator story I bought from Tractor Supply, there's a 2-year warranty, but there's a 30-day no questions asked return policy. So those are separate things. So I returned it within the 30 days, so I wasn't exercising the 2-year warranty. But that does not exist for the Predator products at Harbor Freight.
And the thing that occurs to me, Rob, when the guy that commented that you can't even really get replacement parts, I mean, the manual comes with an exploded parts diagram and part number, so I would kind of question that a little bit.
Well, I don't know where you'd go to get them. These are manufactured. I think I put the manufacturer in one of my videos, but it's a Chinese company.
Yeah, of course it is.
And it's a Chinese. The article I read about it says it's a Chinese company that's known for, questionable quality. And but they said they have a very strict contract with Harbor Freight in terms of quality control. So the implication is their manufacturing of this particular product exceeds the quality of their usual inexpensive products. So that's.
Do you want to go up there? Ouch.
Hi, kid. Okay.
Hi, Rob, I missed you so much.
Kid just gave me a lick behind the ear while I'm driving. And is trying to figure out how to do it again. Is doing it again.
Okay, kid, sit. Sit.
Look at them mountains up there. Look at that. I see a little snow.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of snow.
Very
Not
little.
much. So we're getting pretty close to Mora here, I think. You notice how lush this valley is. Did we decide that we figured out how to pronounce the Spanish name for the irrigation system they've been using.
I figured it out when I looked at it, but I can no longer remember how to spell it.
Yeah, me neither.
Seems like it spells something like
With it-
ossifies or something.
Something with an A. It starts with an A. There's a
C-C-I.
fish hatchery right here,
I like to visit this.
which explains why there's this. You know, Coyote Creek's a little tiny creek in the park, and we're sitting there chatting last night, and this family comes up with a string of what, about 10 fish?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, it's heavily stocked by the hatchery with
Rainbow trout. Guys.
And if you catch a rainbow trout really anywhere in the West, pretty much, it's stocked. They're not natural.
But they're yummy.
They're good, yeah, especially if you get a frugal RV gal to cook them for you. Deborah got back to me last night and said she had her book signing went really well at Angel Fire, and they did have a Friday Night Live, and she's doing great but exhausted, which is not a big surprise.
Was it Angel Fire or Eagle Nest?
I thought it was Angel Fire.
I can't remember now.
I thought it was Angel Fire,
You could well be right.
but it could be Eagle Nest. Eagle Nest, I know I've been there to their little.
Is it a little farmer's market?
Yeah, it's not a farmer's market as much as it's just a bunch of vendors.
Uh-huh.
And then entertainment, bands and stuff.
Is that like an every Friday deal, or?
I think Saturdays, if I remember right.
Wow.
Well, if it's the one that Deborah went to, it would be Fridays.
Yeah, that's true. But I think it was Angel Fire, I think.
If I've got to see.
Angel Fire has a much bigger one than I remember.
All right, I'm
Really
going to look
big.
it up because otherwise it's going to make me crazy. Let me see what she said about where she was going to be.
Okay, put your bets down. Who was right?
Eagle
Sally
Nest.
Forth or Travels with Dottie? Travels with Dottie has Angel Fire. Sally Forth has Eagle Nest. Place your bets.
I'm voting Eagle Nest.
I have a book signing event in Eagle Nest, New Mexico on Friday, June 28th.
Uh-oh. Travels with Dottie was wrong.
Okay. Not that it matters, but I figure since we're talking about what Deborah's been doing, we probably should try and get it right.
Now, I was told the mill here in my video, I called it by the wrong name.
Yeah, you said something about the Cleveland
So that's a
roller mill. It's not.
Yeah.
It's Brain.
Yeah, so I got that wrong. So there is a Cleveland roller mill somewhere around
Yeah.
here. And-
Well, and part of the issue is that, like, where we went to Teresa's Tamales the other day,
Mhm.
that's actually in Cleveland, which is
Right.
only a couple of miles from Mora.
Right.
So it's easy to make the confusion.
But boy, people seem to enjoy correcting mistakes. in
Yes, they do.
comments. They like it.
That's
And
why I try and fact check myself before I publish, so that
Yeah.
I get less of that.
Well, not so much me.
Hey, it gives them something to do. It keeps it interesting.
It makes it interesting. If you're commenting, that's a good thing for my channel.
For all of us, we love seeing comments, guys.
Yeah. I just did. My request is if you correct me, I love it. Just be polite, please. Be kind and polite, and not like kind of.
Tacky.
Well,
Or me.
usually they're not mean. That's occasional, but I think they're passive aggressive.
Well, it's kind of.
Often, passive aggressive is a form of mean.
Yep.
And here we are in Mora, and one of the places we're going to go today is we're going to go to the country market. Probably the last thing we do.
Yeah.
Country market. That's the
Because I want to get some eggs.
yeah. There's
And maybe mushrooms.
it's local producers of food.
And apparently they're not having an event today.
No,
No, that was the last one last week. Yeah,
the one that we went to.
The last one, like,
for the summer. Yeah,
wow.
yeah. I'm pretty sure I read that. Now you guys are going to fact check me on that one, and I'll probably be wrong again.
Well, the lady there, that's what she said. So.
Okay.
And I thought I read something that said that. I read the dates, and that was the
Yeah.
last date.
But I think she was saying that she wants to get it extended because, people enjoy that.
Yeah, it's a good time of
Why
year
don't
to
you
do
sit
it.
here? Why don't you come sit here?
All right, once we pass the dollar store, we have to keep the eagle eye out so I don't miss the laundry again.
Good. You can sit right there. How's that for comfy? It's comfy for me not to have to go.
There's the Family Dollar on the left, so the laundry's going to be on the right. And if you're in town and you're going to find this laundry, don't be looking for a sign because you're not going to see it. It's not there. And don't go looking for a building that looks like a laundry or even a business. So we're going to go real slow. There's nobody behind us. It's a little tiny building. Is that it right there?
That's it.
Probably
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, it looks crowded too.
There's 2 vehicles.
Well,
But, and there could be, people that... So the recording cut off just as we're pulling into the parking lot here. I'm not showing the inside of the laundromat only because there are a ton of local people in there, and I'm sure, I don't want to have to ask every one of them if they want to be on YouTube, but I'm sure many of them know. It's clean, all the machines work. It's a wonderful little place, trust me. So we have 32 minutes, so we're going to quick fill up the gas, go to the market, and be back. Move our stuff to the dryers. And then after that, we're going to go to, what's the name of that park? Morphe Lake.
Oh, that one's better. What? Hey, what's that?
one cup of coffee. Share.
Well, I'm worried about the other side.
Yeah. These are wide, which is nice.
Yeah. I usually leave the engine running, but people have fears about that, so I will turn it off.
Off. Stay right here. Oh. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, you're
hang on.
attached. Wait here, Kit.
Can you stay with me, little girl?
Wait.
Little boy? Hey, I'm used to saying that for my dog. What's Rob doing, huh? What's Sally doing? Huh? What's Sally doing? Oh, you're okay. Look at me. Look at me. Hey.
It's not working.
Uh-oh.
It's not working.
Wonder if you... All of them are not.
So we had to abort the going to the market during the wash cycle because I ran into problems here at Allsup's paying for the gas. Had to go to 2 different pumps. They had to wait in line inside to pay. So if you're here this summer, their card readers are not doing well at Valero. So expect a minor delay.
But the Amazon locker is still doing well.
For a trailer to go by. So we're gonna we ran out of time, so we need to head back to do the shift from washer to dryer.
Wow, what a scene. The mountain's beautiful. There's quite a bit of snow on this side of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's going to be hard to see what Donna's talking about on the little screen, but
Well,
it's there.
And I'm recording, so we're getting the inside view with Kit and Rob's arm and Donna's arm.
So here's the Family Dollar. That's your mark for start looking for the laundromat on your right as soon as you pass Family Dollar. And even put your blinker on. And there it is. It's a little red shack on the right that is actually the color that blends in with the landscape almost. It's and look straight ahead. There's the sign. It's behind the fence there, and there's no way you can
see it anyway.
You can't standing in front of it. You can hardly see it.
Yeah.
But it's a nice little place.
Pandos.
So we're going to do an interior shot, guys, and I swear there's nothing to see but the wall of the. So we don't have Donna on camera, but we have she's here, and we have Kit and Sally. Kit.
And now I lost the cover to my camera.
The cover?
Yeah.
You mean?
Oh my goodness.
I wonder if I handed you mine. I can't be. Where did I put it?
What, Kit?
No, this is mine because it has my lenses in it.
Ah, okay. Well, mine's got to be here someplace.
So Sally's having a crisis. This one's gonna this mistake is probably gonna cost her, I'd say $30 or $40.
I don't think it's going to cost me anything.
Time.
It's not in the pocket in front of you.
I don't see it.
No kisses. No. Hey, kiss
So
Rob. Give
let
it
me
to
show
the
you
camera.
what Sally got herself a Pocket 3, Osmo Pocket 3 like mine, and she's looking for this cover which protects the camera like that. And she lost it in the
found
back
it.
seat.
Found
And
it.
so let's hear the explanation for losing it in like 2 inches from you.
Well, because it dropped on the floor and I must have kicked it.
She kicked it. Was it under the seat?
Yeah.
She kicked it.
And I'm pretty sure the Kit is worried because we're sitting in front of this building where we left him in the truck a while ago for like the whole 3 minutes.
And it could happen again. Are you whining?
He is.
Are you whining just a little bit? Do you need me? You can come. Hi. I know. Nope, you can give me hugs, no kisses. Hugs, no
So
kisses.
we're going to Morphe Lake. You want to tell us anything about Morphe Lake, Rob?
Well, it's a state park high in the mountains. I'm thinking it's 9,000 feet, but you guys can check me out on that. It's a beautiful mountain lake. It's a little lake surrounded by mountain peaks,
Yeah, what are you
and
gonna do?
the sites are very small.
Okay.
You know, I saw tents and vans. I think I saw one small class C that was wedged into a spot. I don't even know how they got in there.
Oh, wow.
Boy.
But it's not far from here, but I remember it taking me a long time to get there. And I remember being confused going up there, like the signage wasn't clear.
Got it.
But Sally could be looking all this up, but she hasn't had enough caffeine yet.
I have not. So I got iced tea, which was surprisingly not terribly expensive in the convenience store. Not cheap. I should have filled up my sippy cup and brought it with me. I didn't. But I've had a busy morning, so. And then there's Kit. What? There's Kit. What are you doing, Kit?
Kit was not pleased being left in the car. Even they had the AC running nice and cool. Kit
doesn't like
barked
being left.
nonstop until he spotted me coming out the door. Then he went silent and just stared at me. Kit does not like being left alone.
No, he does not. That's why Kit's with us.
Right. And unlike Dottie, who will just go to sleep, Dottie doesn't care. I guarantee you, Dottie is sleeping right now in her bed.
I bet that's true. And Jazzy's used to being left alone a bit more. Kit's up to 3 hours now. He can do, actually, we did 3 hours and 20 minutes the other day, right?
And actually, I'm going to show you right now a very nomad thing to do. I'm going to stop the video here. I'm going to go and on my Blink camera and check out Dottie, and I'll give you a screenshot of what I just did. Hang on. All right. So,
not only was Dottie asleep, Dottie was snoring. We could hear her.
So you see, I checked the temperature as well, and Dottie, to make sure everything was all cool and copacetic, and it was. But you know, we worry about our pets when we're on the road, except for Sally, because Kit's right here.
He's always right here.
Oh.
Aren't you? Want to go see Rob?
Hey,
Go
Kit,
see Rob. Go see
Kit,
Rob. Go see
Kit, Kit, Kit.
Go see Rob.
Kit.
What?
So now that you're on camera, you're not going to do it. Any other time, Kit would be totally up in my face, wouldn't you, Kit?
And all we're getting is tail wagging.
Kit, you don't miss me anymore?
Go see Rob.
Hey, come here, Kit.
What?
She's not. That's really unusual
bizarre.
behavior for Kit. Kit
It is.
usually, yeah.
Maybe he
usually
doesn't want to
completely-
be on camera.
Oh, he always wants to be on camera. Don't just Kit, go say hi to the people.
So
Say
the
hi to
other
the people. They don't
animal,
wanna be on
well,
camera.
George is there too. George is fine, but there's Jazzy is at home as well.
Yes, she is. But yes, she's pretty used to being left at home for short periods of time. It's been part of her life, her whole life.
And she's a fully trained dog, unlike this one. Huh. Unlike you. Good thing you're a cute little boy.
So this is as crowded as I've ever seen it. I was explaining, I got on camera when you guys are in there and said, I'm not going to show you the inside of the place because it's full of locals. I'm not going to ask everyone if they want to be on camera. Most of them probably don't. So just take our word for it that it's
Leave it.
that
Leave it. Leave it. Leave it.
yeah, somebody's walking by. That's why kids
With a
go
dog.
in with the dog. So hang on. So you'll have to take our word for it that the inside of this place, there's varying degrees of age on the machines, but they all are working. It's very clean. I don't see any sign that any machine is not working because they were when we went in there, we filled them up.
Yeah.
We
Everything's
went,
in operation.
there were 4 open machines and we used all 4 washing machines. Everything else was in operation. So, and it was $250 for a top loader.
And I did a front loader too, which was 3 1/4 on medium soil and permanent press.
The only interesting tidbit is Donna and I were right next to each other with the same settings, and hers was 39 and mine was 34 minutes.
Yeah.
But
So
they were
it's-
2 different machines,
They're
2 different brand.
no same
models.
brand.
2 different models.
Yeah, it was 2 different models. Very slight, subtle differences.
And then mine didn't even have a digital display. And for the first time ever, Donna had to look at it and explain to me I needed to put 2 quarters in each slot, not just 1, because I couldn't get it to start.
It wasn't accepting her quarters until she put
Doubled
2
them up.
quarters in each slot.
Oh, so they're dual slots.
Uh-huh.
So they use that for the larger machines. Or
No,
something?
on the regular top loader like you had.
No, I put everything into 1 slot.
No, hers has the kind that you push in.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, no, ours is just you feed the
Yeah.
quarters in 1 at a time. Gotcha.
Yeah, mine's old school.
Yeah, you put a row of quarters
Uh-huh.
in and put it
Except
in.
you put 2 quarters in each slot in the row.
Gotcha. Okay,
Which
well
I've
that's
never seen
I'd
before.
never seen before. That's a good tidbit. So I know you can't see what we're talking about, but the big wide slides where you put the change in and put it all in at once. This one for each slot had double. You put 2 quarters in each slot. It's a good thing to watch out for. It would have taken me a while to figure that out.
I needed help. Thank you, Donna.
Well, in case you're a nomad and you're in a laundromat and Shalom on the Roman's not with you,
I'm with you right now.
Or Sally could be with you, and she'll
Now I know.
now I know. So if you're with
Any
if
of
you're
us.
confused, any of us, ask us, and we'll straighten your butt out. Really.
So speaking of laundry and front loaders and top loaders, which do you prefer? Oh, hi.
I prefer, if I feel like I have a big load, I prefer to use, if there was one available, I would have used the front loader.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually with my laundry, I'm on the edge of being too much for a top loader.
Got it.
And it's not good when you overload it.
No.
Right.
But it's every 2 weeks, and it's t-shirts, underwear, and socks, and maybe 2 pairs of pants at most. So it's I can do one top loader. So
Excellent. Most of the time sounds like probably top loader, right?
top loader most.
I prefer top loader all the time because of my back. It's just hard to put my laundry into the front loader. So.
Well, that's one of the reasons I always get a dryer that's at the
At the high
second
level.
level instead of having to bend down. And
Yeah.
I tried.
Yes,
because
me too.
face it, you're going to lose socks unless you're willing to really reach in and search for socks.
Yeah, that's always a thing, isn't it?
And I'm going to predict you're going to see a major difference between the males and the females in this car. I will pull my crap out of the dryer into my bag and just throw it in and throw it in the back.
Right.
They will fold their clothes.
Yep.
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
And I'll be out here waiting for about 15 minutes.
I take the longest.
She takes forever.
I don't take forever, but I take a little while.
But mine just, and then when I get home, I dump it on the bed and I match the socks up. Here's my fantasy that I want to do. I want to throw away all my socks, then go to Walmart and buy a bunch of all exactly the same, so I don't have to sort my socks.
So you need to do it in the opposite order there, Rob. Go to Walmart first and then throw away your socks. Because you don't want to get to Walmart and find out you can't buy enough of all the same.
Okay, good safety tip. And then, so then I ball my socks, fold my underwear, fold my shirts, and I'm done.
So you might be interested in my shirt folding thing.
I don't fold my shirts. I just get them, so I roll them so I can get them in the only way they'll fit in where I put them is if I just roll them.
A lot of people, I think, in nomad life roll their clothes.
Yeah, because it's more efficient.
Yeah, and a lot of people use the
How are we doing on time, by the way?
packing cubes. Yours should be done. Mine's got about 3 minutes.
Which means mine's probably done too.
Well, let's wait your 3 minutes.
Hey, you stop. Or I can go in or whatever.
What is up
I
with
can
you,
get out
little
and go in.
boy?
I don't-
I'll go see if mine's done.
Okay.
And Sally, I can't remember which one was yours.
I'm sure mine's done. Can you grab my basket,
Okay,
please?
well, like I said, I can go ahead and get out.
Well,
Hit the stop button.
I'm leaving it running.
Oh, okay.
It'd be better we stay in with
I'll
Kit.
stay here. I will. Do you want to go in?
Yeah, let me go, because I'm sure mine's done.
Kit, stay.
Stay.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. It's okay. They'll be right back. It's still recording. It's recording you. What are you gonna do, huh? Huh? Look at the camera. Say hello. Hello. Hello, Rob. Travels with Dottie. Say hello. Kit is staring at the door where her person went in. Plus, she's a huge fan. Plus, Kit is a huge fan of Rob. So he's just staring at them. And I'm surprised he's allowing me to do this to his face. All right, I'm going to put the camera over this way so it's on Kit, not me. There. Because you want to see something, right? I don't even know if Rob still wants it going, but he left it on, so we'll leave it on. What do you think, Kit? What are you whining about, huh? What you whining about? Oh, cancel. So now my laundry is done too, but Rob wanted me to wait, so here I am. Cute, look at the camera. Look this way. Look this way. Kit, you got back out of the picture. Go this way just a little bit. There, see? If you'll sit, now you're in the picture. See, now you're in the picture. They want to look at something. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There comes Rob.
It's friggin' 50 cents for 20 minutes.
Oh, is it? Yeah, that's not bad at all, right?
Oh,
yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, you left your camera rolling, so I kind of moved it over this way a little bit. So
Did you talk?
I did a little bit.
Good.
We tried to talk, and I tried to make sure Kit was in the film. So I'm gonna go take.
So she's gonna go. It's her turn to go in, and my turn to stay with Kit. So I think you heard what I said. It's 50 cents for 20 minutes on the dryer. Kit, you're not gonna cry because they're gone, and I'm still here. Kit, hey, Kit, come here. It's okay. It's okay. They're gonna come back soon. I promise. All right, Kit, it's gonna be okay, aren't you, Kit? You're gonna be all right. Go, go, Kit, go. Go for it, Kit. Kit. Yeah, let's see if I can get Kit in the picture here. Are you worried for your mom, Sally? So this is my Osmo Pocket 3. These things are so cool. It's got a little gimbal on it. And it's just a super cool camera, right, Kit? Very high quality. So here's the thing with this is made, it's called an Osmo Pocket 3. And it's made by DJI, the same people that make the drones. And it's a Chinese company. And there's legislation that just passed the House that is going to outlaw the sale of DJI drones. And then there's more with outlawing their photography products like this. And if all this legislation passes, you will not be able to get one of these. You won't be able to buy one other than, I guess, secondhand, which means the value of these things are going to skyrocket, which is meaningless to me because I'll never give this thing up. I love it too much. But there's a big concern about spyware, you know, in products from China, in particular from this company, I guess. And it's a major thing. And I'm assuming that they probably have evidence to back that up. So I'm recording on the Osmo, and I'll just put that as a picture-in-picture to show you what I'm doing here. She's back, Kid. So we have to wait 20 minutes before we can leave. But then we're free as a bird. We can do whatever we want, right?
Yeah, so maybe we do the market on the way back.
Yeah, we can do that.
Tell me why you took your basket. I'm curious.
Because it was easier to just grab the basket with my money in it
Oh, okay.
than it was to try and reach in.
I was like, what the hell, Sally? What's your problem?
I got plenty of them.
I think Sally's gonna walk the dog.
Is my bag back there?
Yes,
The
it's
blue
under.
bag?
Yes,
Okay.
it's under my bag.
Just want to make sure. That's not kid barking. It's
Oh
another
wow.
dog barking. All right, so So we finished the laundry. We are on our way to Morphe Lake. So if I left this video the way it went, it would be like an hour and a half. So almost an hour and a half. So this is going to be the end of part 1. And we're going to pick up here with part 2 with our trip to beautiful, stunning, you got to see it, Morphe Lake State Park. We'll see you on that video, and you'll see it right up here.